Hello. Welcome to the Volipet channel. I'm Ali Actus. Today I have Frodo with me. Frodo is a Sultan parrot, as you can see. Today I will make a video about Sultan parrots. Before buying a Sultan parrot, what should we pay attention to before adopting a Sultan parrot? Or what kind of situations should we consider before we buy a Sultan parrot? I will talk about this. The first thing we need to consider before buying a Sultan parrot is, will we be able to meet all the responsibilities of the Sultan parrot? Will we be able to take care of it and continue to love it through all the mistakes it makes or all the responsibilities it creates? Because there are some really difficult aspects of the Sultan parrot. First of all, will we be able to take this responsibility? We need to decide exactly that. After we make that decision, we can consider different things. For example, do we want the macaw to talk, or does it not really matter if it talks? If we want it to talk, we should definitely buy a male Sultan parrot. Male Sultan parrots can speak at the end of a certain training, at the end of repeating certain words. But this is not the case with females. They just squeal with a high tone of voice, or rather scream. Therefore, if you want to make them talk, you should turn to male Sultan parrots. Apart from that, the other thing you should pay attention to is of course the health of the bird. When buying a bird from a pet shop or from the owner, how lively does the bird look? That is, how bright do its feathers look? How upright does it stand? If its head is tilted back like this, if it looks sluggish, they are sick. If their feathers are not shiny, they have health problems again. So we also look at how shiny their feathers are. This is also an important thing. Come, if we have decided that the bird we have found is healthy, that is, as I said, if its feathers are bright, if it does not look sluggish, if it stands upright, the next thing we will do is to decide on its color. There are many color varieties of the Sultan parrot, but they are usually yellow, gray, and white. As you can see, these wings are gray and yellow. It's a bird with a completely yellow body. Like this one, there are completely yellow ones, completely gray ones, completely white ones, gray and white ones. You can choose whichever one looks good to your eyes. But I mean, the health of the bird is a little more important than its color. So keep the health of the bird one click ahead when choosing. So don't go and buy an unhealthy bird because I want a gray bird. Apart from that, one of the things you should pay attention to when buying a new Sultan parrot, of course this does not apply to everyone, it is a matter of personal preference. The age of the Sultan parrot should not be too old or too young. I got this one when it was about 5 months old, which is a good age to get a Sultan parrot. From around 5 months of age to around 1 year of age, you can do it in a nice way with continuous training. You can try to make it talk if it's a male. But after a certain age, this becomes difficult, as with all animals. Because the character of the animal is established, it has filled a certain capacity. If you buy it when it is a puppy, I mean a puppy around 5 months old, you can train the animal well after 5 months. Likewise, the other thing you should pay attention to when buying is that if you buy it from a pet shop, in pet shops these birds, as you know, are in cages and they are with many birds. That's why they are not tame, so they can bite when you touch them. And the Sultan parrot's bite is really painful. It can be so painful that it can make your hand bleed. So how can we choose the pet? Either we can ask for permission and check which one is more docile in the cage, or we can buy directly from the manufacturer. In other words, someone who has their own bird's offspring at home may be selling the offspring. You can buy these chicks. So where can we find them? There are groups on Facebook. If you enter Istanbul Sultan Parrot, Antalya Sultan Parrot, there are Facebook groups. You can find and buy birds with babies from these groups. I bought Frodo this way, and Frodo is really a very docile bird. He doesn't even know how to bite. He is 2 years old now and he only touches his beak when he gets angry. But he definitely doesn't know how to bite. I have never encountered any biting or aggression until today. The other thing you should pay attention to when buying a Sultan parrot is that you have the minimum materials required for the Sultan parrot. You get it from the pet shop. So you cannot take care of a Sultan parrot in a budgie cage, because the size of the Sultan parrot is about twice the size of the parakeet, and it needs to be in a cage where it can open its wings comfortably and be comfortable in it. So you need to adopt a Sultan parrot by taking all these responsibilities. Let's summarize again. Being healthy, being male or female, between which color, in which color range, domesticity status are among the things to consider when buying a Sultan parrot. In my next video, I will talk about the problems in the home care of the Sultan parrot. In other words, I will talk about what kind of problems there are, disease problems or the stress it gives you while caring for it at home, what kind of troubles it has. You can watch the next video by clicking on the letter I in the text above. Apart from that, You can ask all the questions you want to ask about the Sultan Parrot in the comments section. I will read all the answers. Accordingly, I will return to you in the form of a video or a response to the comment. In this video, I told you about the things you should pay attention to before buying a Sultan Parrot. That's it for now. See you in the next videos. Take care of yourselves.